What's going on, guys? We're in the garage today. Actually purchased something that I've been wanting for a while for this car, and it's just gonna make the car look so much better. It's just a cosmetic mod, but I'm gonna make a video over it and install it just because I haven't seen a bunch of videos on YouTube about it. I've seen like 2, and they're like 2-minute long, and there's one that's really informative, and it's like 9 minutes long, so I'm gonna just make one. Hopefully this helps a lot of people because I haven't found any videos for this year model. I've only found like 2 or 3 videos, and then the rest are like newer, like 11 to 14, and then so on. But I'm gonna show you the product that I bought off of American Muscle right now. So I bought this deck lid panel, and before people are talking about it's just a piece of plastic that goes on the back. The reason I got this is I had it on my other car, my first Mustang, and I thought it looked so good, and I think it looks way better than this medallion thing on here, the Fox gas cap, whatever you want to call it. The only thing that sucks about this one, it says California Special, but it is a little scratched up. So I thought I'd clean up the back, and I'm gonna have to clean this whole thing down because it's real dirty so I can stick it on. But yeah, all it is just a plastic piece, has 3M tape on the back of it, and then it has your little hole for your lock on your trunk. But I mean, it's pretty hefty. Like it probably weighs about 2 to 3 pounds. It's made really well, and the only reason I got it off American Muscle, I always look on there. If any of y'all shop on there, y'all look up open box products, and this was an open box product. And typically, every time you look at an open box product, there's nothing wrong with it. I've seen taillights on there for half the price that were opened up, and I guess somebody just didn't like them and sent them back. It's the same thing with this product. It still has a 3M tape on it. There's no scratches or anything on it. But yeah, I paid, these go for $150, and American Muscle only paid $80 for it. So go on there. If you ever see an open box product, you might score on some stuff because you're not going to pay the full price. And if it's just an open box, all it means open box is it was sent to somebody and they sent it back. So sorry about the mess in my garage, but yeah, that's the only reason I bought the product, just because it was so cheap, and I could get it for a good deal. They put pictures on their website whenever you're buying an open box product so you can see what you're getting, because if there is a major scratch on it, they're going to show you it. They show you every detail on it. Typically it says install hardware not included, and all that means is like this product that I ordered, all it didn't come with was the instructions. And I don't know about y'all, but instructions for sticking something onto the back isn't something that I care about, because all I have to do is look up a video from American Muscle, and they have the instruction on how to put it on there. And I've installed one of these already, so I don't need the instructions. But if you're worried about buying an open box product, I don't know if I'd buy it from Amazon, like an Amazon open box product, like a returned object. They don't put the pictures on there, and whenever I've bought something on there that's open box product, you're kind of, betting on if it's good or not. This one, you see all the pictures. If there's a scratch on it, they put a little picture. There was a little bitty scratch on it. All it was scuff. I marked it off with my finger. It came off. So get on American Muscle if you want some good deals. Go to open box products or click on deals on their menu, and it'll send you to open box products. They'll have tail lights, deck lid panel. I've never seen this one open box product. That's the only reason I ordered it, because it was so cheap. But yeah, they'll have a bunch of open box products. But we're gonna kind of get into this install now. I closed my garage door because it's really cold outside, and I think it's about to rain. And it's supposed to snow this week, so I'm just gonna turn my heater on in here and start getting to cleaning this car and getting everything figured out. All right, so we're gonna get in this install. The first thing you're going to want to do is take this gas cap off. It won't fit on the back of there because this is a solid piece of plastic, and it's gonna touch this. So there's no wrong way of doing it. You just have to get something back here and pry this up. And it says use a hair dryer or a heat gun. I have a hair dryer on hand, so that's what I'm gonna use. You just wanna warm it up just so you can get this adhesive on the back of it taken off. I will say, a lot of the ones I've done, they aren't as bad to get off because the adhesive is so old on it, but there is adhesive on the whole back of this thing. Like, it's not just little sections, it's literally just a big circle of adhesive. So if yours is fresh or you just can't get it on, that adhesive's probably just on there really good. And you know, the right application to do this is on a really hot day and you leave your car outside, put your hairdryer on there and you can get it warm enough and you can peel it off. I don't have that option because it is almost February and it's 30 degrees outside. So I'm just gonna start taking this off, and I'll kind of show you what I do or how I get it off. Probably use a scraper or something, but we're gonna get into this install. So these are the tools that you're gonna basically need. I have some clear silicone, and all that is whenever you take this off, there's holes in this gas cap that kind of keeps it lined up. So you're gonna have to use this to plug those holes just to make it waterproof. It says you don't have to in the instructions, but I like to do that just to, if this adhesive comes up a little bit and water leaks down there, it won't go into your trunk. Some type of scraper. All I have is like a paint putty knife, and it's metal, so it's not plastic. That's all I have on hand, so I'm gonna use this, wrap it around the top, pry it back there, and then this hairdryer, I've had it probably for 7 years. Just my wife gave it to me whenever we first started dating because I worked on cars and I needed something, but she gave it to me, and that's what I use for any of these products. And realistically, you need a heat gun, but this is all I have. So I'm gonna work with what I got and try to get this off. I'm gonna set y'all up and kind of do a time lapse of getting this off because I know it's gonna take me maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And I don't wanna bore y'all by just sitting here and prying it off. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this. Yeah, but these are the tools you're gonna need to take this little plastic piece off. So I know that was like in a time lapse, but it realistically only took me like maybe 3 minutes to take this off. Like it didn't take that long. And like I said, like all the adhesive is not stuck to the actual piece. It's all on this, and mine's kind of peeling up a little bit. I'm just gonna use that gun or that hair dryer and peel it up. It's still kind of warm, so you do want to heat it up with something. It makes it a lot easier. And all I used was a microfiber towel and a paint scraper. Pulled it off without messing up my paint. But you can see on mine, it's all scratched up. Don't throw this away because on a lot of forums, you cannot find California Special ones and Roush or whatever, like, you know, just the standard ones. You can find those GT ones on eBay and stuff. Well, with California Special, some people are selling these for like $200, and it's ridiculous. Mine, I could probably sell for like 50 bucks just because of it's all scratched up. Maybe not even that much, but people are looking for these, and if someone really wants it, you know, they're gonna pay you the money for it. So this one really just needs like probably a new, I'm not really sure how you would fix that, but you know, touch it up with paint or something. But these go for a lot of money, especially if they're like a special edition one, and there's a lot of people that collect these. Just don't chunk it out. I still have mine from my first V6 Mustang somewhere in my garage, but I like to keep these because they're like sentimental to me, I guess. But if someone offers me like 200 bucks for this, you know, I'm gonna sell it. But all it is a piece of plastic. It's supposed to look like the old school like gas cap. But yeah, just keep this, and yeah, it's not that hard to take this off. The only thing that's gonna suck now is taking that adhesive off, and I'll kind of show you a little time lapse of me doing that. It should take, and I hope it only takes me like 5 minutes, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna take me longer than that. So all I'm gonna do when I'm taking this adhesive off, I'm just gonna get the hair dryer because it's starting to peel off. If you can see right here, it's starting to peel off already. So I'm just gonna use the hair dryer and warm it up and just gradually peel it off. And if I can get it off that way, that'd be awesome. I won't have to use Goo Gone or no type of acetone or anything to get it off. But if I have to, I have Goo Gone and some acetone. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that and put y'all in a time lapse. So through that time lapse, this is only taking me probably like maybe 5 minutes, but all I'm doing is kind of heating it up and going around and pushing it with my finger. Now this can tear up your thumb if you do it so long. I've done this all day one time, like taking off a like plastic dip wrap, and it can give you blisters on your thumb. But this one isn't taking me as long as you heat it up, and you can roll it off pretty easily. But I'm gonna get this off, and then we're gonna get to cleaning this deck lid up and installing that deck lid panel. So, all right guys, so I was getting tired of scraping that off with my finger. I forgot I had this, but if you don't have one of these 3M eraser wheels, I don't know what you're doing. It literally took me like 10 seconds to get all that stuff off, and it won't damage your paint. You can get these at any auto parts store or Amazon, but I highly recommend getting one of these. It does throw stuff everywhere around, and I kind of hit my keyhole thing a little bit, but it'll be fine. But yeah, I've had this thing for probably 4 years now, and I've used it on everything. They last a while if you don't have to do big jobs. But yeah, this is a good tool to have. Just this little 3M wheel. I mean, I'm probably going to order another one because this one's starting to get a little low. But yeah, this is something you need in your toolbox, especially if you're doing stuff like this. All right, so now that we got all that stuff off, I'm just going to clean this up, get that on there. And I actually have some double-sided tape, like one that'll fit like right over this. So I'm going to use that for the hold instead of using this silicone, because I'm going to have to use a lot of silicone, and I don't know how long it's going to take to dry. So I'm just going to use double-sided tape right here and cover those holes up and keep it waterproof, and it'll add extra support on that deck lid, so that'll be good too. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on here and clean it up, and we'll kind of show you a video after it's done. All right, so I got it cleaned up. All I did was use this Meguiar's detail spray that I got with my clay bar kit, and then I put the double-sided tape on there, and that's just gonna add extra support, and it covers up those holes, so that's pretty good. Now all you're gonna want to do is, I'm gonna put this on, but I'm gonna kind of demonstrate. I don't know if you've ever put 3M tape stuff on there, but once you put it on there, it's not gonna come off. So you got to put it on there right. So I like to take these tabs and peel them off about this much, have that tab hang out, each one do it just like that, where it's just kind of like a little tag hanging out. So when you put it on there, it won't be fully stuck on there, so you can kind of manipulate it. If you need to take it back off, you can. But once you get it where you can take it and where you want it at, where it can stick at, you have it on there already. You just peel these out while it's on the car, and then you press on it, and then you'll know exactly where it's at. And when I bought this before, I didn't do that, and it was crooked, and it was kind of coming off, so I had to redo it. And I looked up a video, and some guy had a video of showing him how to do that. But yeah, that's exactly how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it on here and then kind of show you what the product looks like on the car. This is what it looks like. I think it looks way cleaner with this deck lid panel on it. I was kind of skeptical on how it was going to look on this car because I have the spoiler, but it like fits everything. I'm glad I kind of went matte black with that spoiler, and then you have the GT500 bumper on the California Special. It all kind of matches itself up, and I didn't like these taillights really, but they kind of flow good with this deck lid panel. Yeah, but that's going to be this video. Just let me know how you think it looks. I think it looks freaking awesome. Like I said, go on American Muscle, go to their open box products. You can get stuff for such a good deal and at a low price. So yeah, just go there, look at their products. This isn't a sponsor by any means, but if you're wanting to like find parts for cheap, or you don't want to spend the whole price on that part, you can go to open box products. They have pictures of them, and if it's not messed up or anything, there's nothing wrong with it. Getting half off of a product that you really want isn't a bad deal. So yeah, but yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this video. Just let me know, give me a couple more ideas, because this was kind of a mod that I've been wanting, and I went ahead and did it. But I'm gonna stop rambling on. Yeah, but please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Peace, guys.